On today's video, we're going to be building a moongoat with the Walksnail Avatar HD. We're going to be putting in F7 stack from Hobbywing. We're going to be putting on Crossfire and Zing 1800 kV motors. Let's go. Let's start off with the stack. I want to place the ESC as far back as I can. See how that looks. Yeah, not too bad. My thought was to route the XT60 out from the side like that and up and around. We're going to start off with the motors. I forgot that I was supposed to have a cradle back here, so I had to desolder the two back motors. And now we have to squeeze this one on. There we go, all the way down, all over, all the way down. Now I can resolder the back motors because the motor wires are gonna go on the inside because that looks much better, in my opinion. All right, let's go. There we go. Motor's on. Not the prettiest, but it works. Nice and tight everywhere. XT60 is on. Now the cap. But first I want to put the VTX on just to see where everything goes. And for that I'm going to put on the antennas too. Now these 3 screws for the antennas, why are they so freaking small? 2 antennas on, Immortal T is on and through. These 3 screws, worst screws ever. Alright, what's next? Put it in, put it out. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. VTX in and see how it fits before we put on the cap. Yep. Right. Where do we put the cap?
3,000 years later.
Update. Cap is not on. XT60 is too long. I think I might have to continue this tomorrow.
1 pair of pants later.
It is the next day because I had to print some stuff also. Camera mount. I needed a spacer for that. I finally found a spot for the cap right here on the side where it goes flush. Next steps are I want to have the flight controller on, arrow facing forward of course. Since we don't have a plug for the Walksnail, I'm gonna solder that up here and I'm gonna use a plug here for the Crossfire. That's gonna be mounted here, so that's next. Slightly change of plans. This plug here actually is 10 volts instead of 5, so I'm not going to be using that. My VTX and my Crossfire. So then there's no cables on top that can be ripped off, so everything will be clean in the back. That is good. Let's continue with that. Just to make sure everything is okay, I'm gonna do a smoke test now before we proceed. It's already beeping, all right. Let's see here if we're good or not. slow, but it worked. All right. Right, good. And voila. Not the prettiest, but it'll do. See here, a little continuity check. Plus, see here, 3.3, I think we have about here. There. And ground. We are good. Let's see if we can get a smoke stopper in here too. See what happens. Red. Where's the light on this? Is there a light? There it is. Green light. That's a good sign. All right, build is done. Didn't end up like I wanted to because of the cap. Caps I feel always are the problem, but not the worst build I've done. All right, next video I'm going to be taking this one out in the fields and let's see how it actually is to fly.